welcome to Game 2 of the D-League End of Season Championship between BitterWurmcoil and LTaco. BitterWurmcoil is up 1-2-0. I said at the end of the video that they were second player, they're actually the first player, so LTaco here gets a chance to come back as first player and has a really nice 2-5 split with the goat. Normally you get the 2-5 split and the goats and the 5-hand and you're sad, but this seems quite nice where you get a Pixie and 5 costs, of which there aren't any. As I fully read the kingdom now. So yeah, we've got Importer again. We've got Watchtower.
For the next song.
Oh, we have another song.
No, just kidding. It was just the one.
Okay. If somehow you're watching video 2 and you didn't see video 1 features an amazing song. So we have Oasis Mill, Watchtower, University, and Gang of Pickpockets. So all that leads to doing some, and Black Market for some shenanigans. So all that leads to a lot of spinning here.
Really, like for the next games, can you let me talk about the kingdom first, and then you fill me in on what I got?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm used to just, stream of consciousness spitting out the kingdom as it comes across.
I know. That's why I asked.
Absolutely. So the Pixie, so you definitely take the Swamp's Gift here. That seems reasonable, and I think you probably take, let's see, what does LTaco have in deck? LTaco has University already, so I would take a Black Market then. Kind of sad ordering here. I assume you just pass and take the University. Oh boy. I think you have to click swap on this kingdom. There's so many cheap actions that you can swap.
Click it.
And you can even gain whatever you've randomly gained with University. Obviously, Altar would be a good card too, except we don't have 6. Swap may be a little sad early on. But, swap into Sheepdog and Reacted is quite nice. And I don't think you need any of these cards. I think I would rather have a Watchtower, to be honest. I think Watchtower is the best card for these decks that neither player has added. One of the things we're looking for in the Black Market is a better source of plus buy than Marquis. Marquis does not really fit into our draw to X kind of engine with all the good ways to discard, but I think we're also looking for some supplementary villages in the Black Market deck as well, and obviously like King's Court, Outpost, the usual candidates for top cards. BitterWurmcoil did a nice job of tracking her deck there, knowing that those were 3 stop cards, or at least 2 stop cards down there, and was pretty happy to dead draw with that Sheepdog to clear out the shuffle. So I'm pretty sure it was 3 coppers down there. So if you track your deck nicely, you can do things like that. I agree. I think nil is going to be greater than Treasury, but it's not clear to me that either of these players are going for the Watchtower strategy based on how they've built so far. We've ottered this Wisp. And now we're drawing the Swap. And this is the sad thing about Swap when they bought it. You just have to accept that Swap is a really good card, and the first time you draw it, you're probably not going to get to play it just because you don't have enough action density quite yet. And the goat will catch up with you soon enough. And the problem is, I'm imagining playing, I'm going to play an Importer, and then I'm going to play like a Mill, and then an Importer, and then a Watchtower, and then a Marquis. And I just need a lot of villages to make that work. However, Marquis does come with a plus buy, so you can delay anything you draw dead with Marquis. So potentially you could do something like delay a Mill that you've drawn dead with Marquis, and then buy your thing, buy a province, and then the Mill gives you a village effect for the next turn. So I can see even mixing Watchtower and Marquis here.
You haven't talked about delay at all.
Yeah, the plus buy is so awkward here that delay is hard to activate, and there's also lots of pixies and stuff, so it's like when there's plenty of 2-cost cards, if I have $4 and 2 buys, I want to buy 2 pixies and not do 4 cost plus delay. But But if you can find some better plus buy in the black market, even like Squire or Market Square, just something that says plus Workers Village, something that says plus buy, and all those cards are better for other reasons. Woodcutter, if for some reason they're including.
Are we thinking about Sycophant, or what is the thing?
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna do the Watchtower stuff, Sycophant, Watchtower here. So you buy the Sycophant, trash an estate, buy a Watchtower, and then you've got a bunch more favors for the Pickpockets. Watchtower is not a terrible card with Draw to X. I mean, it's not good, but it's not bad.
Why did we get the pirate?
What? I passed out there for a second and the pirate was gained. I don't know what happened. I have no idea why we got a pirate.
Guess we'll have to wait and see.
Marquis University is not a great set of things because so we can swap this Wisp into Sheepdog and have drawn 4 there non-terminally. I guess the university game reacted the thing. Yeah, it's fine. We're gonna trash these coppers pretty soon, so the Wisps are gonna drop in value. So as LTaco here, I would definitely consider taking a Watchtower in a university. I think turns where you play a university and a Watchtower, you're going to have a big turn. They just keep adding treasuries. I might take a treasury here, but I also might take 0 treasuries and just take mills. Well, we ottered the Pixie. Very strange. We're just doing a treasury stack. It's not. I am befuddled.
Maybe they are like me and they get scared when opponents do stuff and think like, okay, I need stuff too. Let me get the stuff.
Yeah, I think you just have to embrace, be like, wow, my opponent's picked a bad pile to get all the cards from. Let me get cards from the good piles. And
yeah, but I always assume that my opponent is the better player, you know?
Yeah, you just have to be like me and assume that in most cases you're the best. And then, you know, when you finish in last place of your division, you know, you complain. That seems like a better, more healthy way to do it. But no, I mean, you have to play.
The third division is A division, and I'm very happy. Yeah,
when the person you're playing against has won 2 consecutive league championships, it's tough to imagine yourself as possibly better than them. No, but I mean, I think you have to accept. You have to accept that you are. You have to accept that you are a good player and that you have a plan. And so even if your plan is bad, if you make a plan from turn 1, and if I may say, if you make a plan and you'd follow through, that's what Brian Boitano would do. You make a plan. Ooh, we're delaying overbuying a 4 cost. Seems okay. That was from the South Park movie, by the way. I was singing a cartoon, but definitely not Disney.
I think that's from the movie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know the song. The other song was the Canada, Blame Canada.
Blame Canada, yes.
Yeah.
So the idea, I guess I will say from a coaching perspective, make a plan. My plan here would have been Mill, Watchtower, University, Black Market, Pixie kind of stuff. And try to play 2 Black Markets a turn if you can. Is there 2 Black Markets and a Watchtower, and just churning through the deck with Mill, Watchtower, and trying to just search that Black Market for plus buys and extra villages. And if you ever get like Earth's Gift or Forest's Gift from your Pixies, then you can do some good stuff that turn and delay something to make sure you have village effect to activate the Watchtowers. And so sort of once I come up with that plan, if my opponent starts going for the treasuries, I'll be like, okay, they're doing something different. I'm pretty happy being, if you make your plan and you follow it, and then as Kuba says, if that plan fails, then you say, okay, I didn't come up with a great plan here. There was something wrong. And I can go analyze and say, what was wrong with that plan? Okay, it's just a little bit slow, although I'm pretty sure my plan is faster than what BitterWurmcoil and LTaco are doing to get spinning, but it's possible like I don't find good stuff in the black market, or I can spin through my deck, but I'm not doing very much, and they're able to just buy a bunch of treasuries and gain a bunch of treasuries and buy provinces every turn. So that's reasonable.
Should we keep with Squire?
Squire is good here in every deck. I can't imagine a scenario where Squire is not good here. Plus, they have 7 money.
Yeah.
But I'm almost always taking +2 buys from the Squire and then delaying 2 cards.
Another Marquis. Who has 2 Marquises? Marquis. Marqua.
Good question. LTaco looks like they bought 1 in the last 2 turns. So, we have all these treasuries. I don't fully get it, but we have them. BitterWurmcoil is drawing deck, so that's nice. I would take a black market here, I think. I want to play a black market. I want to buy stuff at the black market deck. If we play Treasury here and then Marquis, we don't have to discard, and then we can play black market and buy a card off the black market and redraw with the Sheepdog if we want.
Yeah.
Importer seems okay. Okay, stop. Okay, we played too fast. I think maybe not. I would have considered not playing the Treasury and delaying it. Like, buy Marquis, delay Treasury here. I would definitely, with delay around, not just automatically click play all actions every time. Because I think delay can have more value than the coin in many scenarios. Although if we're buy limited like we are now. So this is a spot here where LTaco should swap this Treasury into a Sheepdog and then play 2 Sheepdogs out of hand non-terminally. But they're able to find a bunch of Sheepdogs on top, so maybe it doesn't matter. Okay. So, yeah, this Marquis is going to draw 5 cards. That's quite nice.
Go, Marquis.
Fun fact, the card out for Marquis is based on the player, Marcus. Probably.
That's an invented fact.
All my facts are invented. I thought you knew that. Fun fact, the card art for the card Pixie is not based off of the player, the Pixie.
You amaze me.
I know a lot of deep facts about Dominion.
Yeah.
The card Mastermind is officially not a picture of anyone.
Okay, keep going.
Despite the fact that it looks exactly like a person. It's entirely coincidental that they painted a random face and it looked like a famous Dominion player.
Sure.
And the captain, captain, of course.
Yeah.
Bribed Donald X to get himself onto a card art. So, fun facts.
Why are they... What? Zombies? Are we still like... Is that a Shanahan style fun fact?
Most of
the person, like the person in the background of Black Market looks like a baker or something.
The 2 people in the foreground do look like the ghosts from Pirates of the Caribbean.
It's a baker.
Or possibly... what do the ghosts in Lord of the Rings look like? Not quite like that.
No. They look green.
I don't think they're technically ghosts, but... Okay, this turn has played out long, but we're seeing the deck has come together now. It's turn 12. BitterWurmcoil's deck seemed to have come together turn 11, about a half turn faster. It's pretty tough for me to say right now who is ahead. There's still, I think, some big black market pulls, although it looks like we've shuffled the black market deck here. It looks like we've shuffled the black market deck here, so I'm not sure. I think with importers around and universities, both players need to be pretty concerned about 3 piles.
Mm-hmm. But the swap is good too. Like,
yeah, how often have we seen a game with 2 Pixies taken? It seems pretty. I would consider taking 2 buys here as LTaco with the Squire and then delaying this university. Just to make sure we have a village for next turn. I mean, they have a lot of universities, but certainly I'm taking the 2 buys here. Maybe we play the university and gain something. It's also not unreasonable to province here as LTaco. I don't think BitterWurmcoil can empty like the mills.
Why do you want to take 2 buys? That's not clear to me. Why is that? Like,
I want to buy like 4 Pixies.
Oh, okay.
That goes against my thing of buying a province because BitterWurmcoil can end the game. But if you take like
more, don't you? Like LTaco needs to score here, right?
They've got a 3-point lead with the mills. So BitterWurmcoil would have to pile the mills.
Yeah.
Yep. So it's also not unreasonable to me that you delay this Squire. So your university gain a mill. You trash a copper, that gives you 11 potion. You delay the Squire. Maybe you don't trash it. Maybe you trash the potion. The potion may have outlived its usefulness. We have 12, so we can go province double Pixie here. Or province mill.
Could also go province Pixie University.
Yes, then we don't get to trash anything. Or we could play the Squire and not delay, and then trash a copper. I really do like the idea of delaying the Squire for actions because delaying the Squire for actions is actually pretty sad because we've top decked, and we're not going to top deck Treasuries next turn if we buy a province. So delaying this, yeah. So all sorts of reasons. Is Treasury buy phase? So yeah, if we buy a mill, if we gain a mill, we're fine.
Okay.
The thing I will say is delay makes a lot of these turns much more complicated. We also did not overdraw here as LTaco, so we're not able to play the importer or the counterfeit. And I'm not sure if there was a order that could have changed that. But delaying the Squire for plus actions means that both your Marquis can draw 5. And both the Marquis did discard actions that we had to redraw. So we discarded twice with mill. I think that was a mistake. If we only discarded once with mill, we might have been able to gain and play. I'm not sure the exact ordering.
In another world, is delay Marquis something we like? If we don't go the route of your University Watchtower mill deck?
Yeah, absolutely. Honestly, a deck with two Marquisin. Markgraphs.
Where is Saltrosa?
Two Marquis. You play one, buy a province, delay the other, right? So that kind of 10-card deck. And with Goat, you thin a card every deck. So that's almost like a golden deck with 2 Marquis Goat. You're adding golds and stuff. And you're just delaying the other Marquis every turn. And maybe you play various action cards in the middle. Oh, interesting. We Ottered the Squire.
There's a counterfeit.
Okay, this made more sense than the line that they took with Ottering the Squire. We lose the plus buy, but we get to play we don't actually get to play the importer because we didn't gain an importer. Am I going crazy? Did we not gain an importer here?
Yeah, and then we undid that.
Okay.
You're not doing crazy. You're fine.
Well,
keep going.
That's not a symptom of my craziness, I think is a more fair statement.
imagining people gaining importers.
Yeah.
So very specific.
It has got to be province. I don't feel any need to gain more universities, honestly, but maybe we do province, mill, university, and try to pile next turn.
Yeah.
On mills and sheepdogs.
Yeah.
And it's pretty tough for BitterWurmcoil can pile here for sure with the kind of deck, but not for sure, but like piling is reasonable, but not with a 10-point VP deficit.
Are we thinking mill or pixies?
Because we're not doing draw to X, I think mill is still better at this point. Mill is one of the likely piles that BitterWurmcoil could empty. So if BitterWurmcoil can get 4 mills plus a province, that's 10. That would be a tie. So by taking the mill, she would have to do 3 mills, province, duchy, 3 sheepdogs or something, which seems really hard. Pixie's just I think the mill on average is going to do more for your deck. Okay, so LTaco picked up an estate, which blocks the 4 mil, 3 sheepdog, 1 province pile out, which I thought was maybe not feasible anyways. And at the cost of a bit of deck control here. As we see, we've added some more stop cards, but we've also got the Pixie, and we can roll one of the nice boons. BitterWurmcoil is gaining importers, which means she's playing for 2 more turns, because the importer doesn't do anything for you until next turn. Did we play that Marquis too soon?
It looks like it.
Like, we could have played the black market, or we hadn't drawn the black market. We could have played some treasuries first. Like, there are definitely things we could have done there differently. Unless you gain duchies. You don't gain the duchies until next turn, though.
Ooh.
No? I mean, why didn't we play the black market? The black market... Okay, we don't play the black market because Earth's Gift. If we see Earth's Gift, we want to we want to discard the treasures. Wow, we don't even get to play the black market.
We can delay it.
We can. So is this just province delay black market?
No. Oh, yeah.
Why did we trash the copper and not the potion? The answer is it means LTaco can't buy a province now, but I don't feel like LTaco was urgently planning on buying... Sorry, LTaco can't buy a university now to risk that 3 pile, but... Actually, LTaco can. LTaco should be able to 3 pile universities this turn, right? LTaco has counterfeit potion.
Yeah. Yep.
So every university gains a mill, and then you counterfeit potion and buy 2 universities.
Ooh, okay.
And more potions than is necessary.
Yeah.
And it looks like, Order. You got to play the... Oh, they wanted to play they're playing Otter. And they're gaining sheepdogs.
Ooh, almost there.
Yep, we are almost there.
What?
But we are... we have to play this Squire as an otter. And hope to find another source of plus buy in the deck.
Yeah.
We have to hope to find another...
Uncutest otter.
Wait.
Oh, what? What?
Is there something I'm missing?
Yes.
The undo button is what I was missing there. Okay, so we're ottering the Squire. Okay, so this is we still need some more money.
We do.
Oh, there, black market gives us the money. And that is a 3 pile on universities. So game 2 is going to go to LTaco.
Come on, Taco.
The counterfeit potion to buy double university is quite stylish, I think.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so we're tied at 1-1 going into game 3.